Hi, welcome to another edition of All Access, Sasquatch Park, behind the scenes of Face the Fear. As our guides take our groups down Sasquatch Park, which is going to be opening just a few hours from now, they come to this pivotal place in the journey. It's a direction sign. Bigfoot area, stay on marked trails. Clear instructions of where you're supposed to go. Big arrow tells you you're supposed to go this way. And what do our guides do? They go this way. That's right. They go up a trail over here that they're not supposed to go on. Now, you might ask yourself, why do they do that? Well, because it's in the script. Because we're telling a story and we want everybody to get lost. But the other reason is because they don't want to follow directions. They want to find something off the beaten path. A lot of you have heard me teach, and you know I'm a big advocate of wandering off the beaten path and not being afraid to kind of get off that wide road. But there is a fine line in there of making sure that we know what directions we need to hold on to and what directions we need to ignore. In our Sasquatch Park experience, they get in trouble because they ignore the direction of what path to stay on. There are some areas of your life that if you ignore the right directions, you'll get in trouble. There's other areas of your life where you do need to take a risk and go off-road. And that wisdom to do that only comes when you spend time getting to know God and developing an intimacy with God. And so my encouragement to you is that you would develop an intimacy with God where you would know for certain whether or not this is a time that the direction is clear enough for you to make a decision, or perhaps you ought to explore and see what else you might find. And learning to do that is a step towards spiritual maturity. And that's part of the adventure. That's part of the story we're telling at Sasquatch Park. And that's part of the story that God is writing in your life. And so, direction matters. And as I always say, direction, not intention, gets you to the destination. So, when you move in the right direction, very often you end up exactly where you aim to be. We'll continue our all-access tour in our next edition.